With sophisticated weapons and no proper chain of command, rebels who helped topple former President Francois Bozize have been roaming the streets freely across the Central African Republic. Killings and looting have become the order of the day, especially in the capital Bangui in the last 2 months. Now all eyes are on this man, everyone watching to see how he'll control the men who put him in power but are accused of committing crimes against the civilian population.
La paix revient.
Peace is slowly coming back, and the shooting incidents are also decreasing by the day. But even in times of peace, there can still be shooting and looting. This phenomenon is not only in CAR. It is not a direct result of the insecurity that there is looting. Even in other countries where there is peace, these things still happen. But we are doing our best.
Nous sommes en train de combattre ce phénomène.
The president, however, says it is not only members of the Seleka rebel group that are responsible for the killings and destruction of property. Although he admits that some of the rebels cannot be identified and controlled, he's pointing an accusing finger at former President Francois Bozize. He claims Bozize is using some of his loyal supporters who are still in the country to cause chaos, then blame it on the Seleka rebels.
Bozize a distribué plus de 2000 armes.
Bozize had distributed more than 2,000 guns and machetes. He had already set a stage for genocide in CAR. It's not a secret. Then he left, and now the coming of the Seleka has just worsened the situation.
Et il est parti, et à cela, maintenant s'ajoute encore l'arrivée de Seleka.
But plans are already underway to ensure that the rebels lay down their arms. Djotodia says, among other things, some rebel leaders will be trained and integrated into the national army. Those will then train the rest of the rebels who will be willing to join the force. Those who will not be willing will be compensated for their service. But he knows this will not be an easy task.
Notre programme est ambitieux.
We know our program is ambitious and it needs a lot of money, but we think we must depend on ourselves first before involving the international community. This is what we are doing right now.
Compter sur nos propres efforts. Et c'est ce que nous sommes en train de faire en ce moment.
Now everyone in the Central African Republic will be watching closely to see how the exercise will be carried out. The sooner the rebels are out of the streets, the faster things will get back to normal. It's a very tough task ahead for the president. Some of the rebels joined the rebellion voluntarily, but are now also asking for compensation or else they go back to the bush. Many here will be watching closely to see how this whole plan will play out. Kofa Mrenje, CCTV, Bangui in the Central African Republic.